I'm getting farther away.
I mean, we said from the beginning that we'd only stay here about probably 2 years, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what did you say in the end, you motherfucker?
Doesn't even. I can't even.
Nice.
Can you odd?
He is
I
odd.
cannot.
Okay, that concludes my round of questions.
Good.
I saw someone online do like a fucking lightsaber thing with the charge blade, and I have no idea how they did it. I thought maybe it was in one of the new Wirebug arts or something, but it's not.
It sounds like a switch skill bind swap scroll switch scroll scrop scroll.
Yeah, it does. You're right. You're exactly right.
I think if you if you review the tape, you'll find that I'm exactly right.
Oh, maybe it's the counter morph slash? If an attack is successfully blocked during the switch, the follow-up element discharge slashes damage increase. What?
None of these words make any sense.
That's why being a charge blade main is a different universe.
Yeah, this is why I've always been hammered, because I refuse to learn anything.
Yeah, learning in this game is hard at oftentimes, especially once you learn a weapon and then they're like, okay, and now here are 2 different ways to play this weapon. You're like, but the one way, I'm comfortable with that way.
Yeah, I was like looking up how to. I mean, like, Charge Blade is great for elemental damage now, which is really cool, but it has people like using the weapon kind of differently now. And like most of them don't have the chainsaw in their builds, and I'm like, I'm not gonna drop the chainsaw. I don't give a shit enough about like my damage output to drop the chainsaw. That's like the whole shit.
Yeah. Seriously.
It definitely gets to a point where it's like, I mean, I'm functional with this weapon. Maybe I'm not playing optimally or doing the most damage I could possibly do, but like, who gives a shit?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to be optimal in this game.
No.
Unless you're like speed running or whatever, and we all can agree that those people are the worst.
I mean, like, you can be pretty good at this game, like, unoptimally, and still get within, like, you know, a minute or 2 if you had an optimized set. So it's like, who actually cares?
That too.
Hey Jordan, I have something to admit to you.
Yeah?
Apparently the last 2 times we played these video games, which is about 6 hours worth of recording time, I am not recorded at all, and it is only you guys.
Oh.
And I think I'm just gonna upload for about 2 to 3 weeks anyway, because I think it would be really funny.
It'll be interesting.
It'll be horrendous content, which is why I need to do it.
Yeah, I definitely upload it, and I would say that it's fine to use it as like our normal uploads. It's just very funny to me that it's just going to be the worst stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think any
OBS wants to
any
get
like
updated.
bleed? Why, Chris? Why does your whole shit explode every time OBS updates?
I don't know, because OBS is a bad program that doesn't remember any settings or anything. Like, and also I always tell it not to update, and then it eventually just forces itself onto me.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, if I can help it, I do not update this, because I'm like, I know how things work. I'm not going to change things.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says, guess what, motherfucker? It's been 2 months. I'm doing what I want.
That's how my whole music setup works. Is like I'm living in 2019, and I'm not moving on.
Yeah.
Until I get a fully new setup, probably.
You know where everything is. Everything functions the way you want it to.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I have the Urgence, and you guys are the Silver and Gold, and you guys can do it, but how about we do one of your guys' things first?
Well, I have to reach MR10.
Do you? Well, I mean, I don't know if you have to in order to pick up this quest.
Well, I don't think I have to do it, but like, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be easy for me to get the Urgent right away, unless you just want to like have us like how many hunts will it take to get from 6 to 10?
Honestly, not. I think Duncan and I both did it in like 3 or
3?
less. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you get MR
pretty
pretty
insignificant.
quickly.
All right. I mean, if you want to do that, then we can. In which case, I don't really care what we do. But
I mean, the
Um,
first one I think is not the gold and silver. I think it's the. Do you guys have the Basilgeist yet? The seething Basilgeist?
no.
Because seething Basilgeist and flaming Espinos, I think might be at MR10, but also Ibushi, new Ibushi, and then
The new Bushi, if you will.
yeah, and then new Allmother is the next one after that.
All right. Well, it's going to take a while. I think I don't really care about what we do. I don't mind just doing the urgents, and we'll do them again in a little while when I have them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's up to Chris. If Chris wants to like kind of grind it out and doesn't want to bother doing everything twice, I'm fine just doing that. Because it sounds like it's going to take a while to get us to
Also,
where you are.
by the way, I made the whole set for the big boy or whatever, and I
big
kind of
boy
fucking
set.
hate it.
Yeah,
I
what are
don't-
you wearing now? Is that
It's Gormagalo with the like amiibo head.
like Amoeb? No. Yeah, no, I
mhm.
don't give a shit. Like, I don't know. It's Monster Hunter. I'll play everything 1,000 times. I don't really like. I don't care.
Yeah, same.
What if we do the the sticky secret sticking sauce?
All right.
Oh yeah, might as well.
I mean, I still need to make all of these armors, and I like all of these monster. Yeah, I'll just deal with Lance being bad against Chameleos, because Lance was pretty good against the other two.
Oh yeah, I did make the whole Teostra set. I'll
Gayostra.
utilize that. No,
And it doesn't really work.
Well, is the Teostra not homosexual? Was I misunderstood?
No.
not this
If you-
one.
The Teostra's
okay.
pretty straight, I think. Wait, no, he's flaming.
It's
No, he's
true.
gay. He's extremely gay.
Oh, I still have the. Actually, kind of looks kind of good. Let me keep that head on. I wish the freaking high G rank Teostra armor head looks so bad on the lady. I think I've already said this, but
Good thing I'm helmet off all the time.
can I upgrade my board? Excuse me.
You can leave.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're excused.
So you need for like the super high upgrade. I'm not ready yet. What am I doing? You need all of like the anomaly stuff. We can start doing some anomaly stuff as well. I think it's like a kind of compelling end game loop at least.
Do you
There's like
get
a
unique
lot
stuff
of
for
stuff to
anomalies
upgrade.
or no?
Unique in what way?
Like, is it like just another tier of armor and weapons on top of the regular stuff that can get unlocked, or is it brand new sets, which I can't imagine it is?
So it's great for weapons because it unlocks curio crafting for weapons, which means like you can add certain things on, sort of like you could in Rampage, but like
Sure,
way
and,
more
like-
customizable.
And World had that too.
Yeah, and I guess Gunlance people are freaking out right now because the Monster Hunter social media announced that they're going to add like the ability to increase your shelling level with the curio crafting,
Oh, damn.
which apparently like the meta for Gunlance, you have to have like level 8 shelling, and most things don't have level 8 shelling, so people are pumped about that.
Yeah, that makes way more weapons way more viable.
Exactly, yeah. And even that, like, So for the rarity 10 upgrade for every single weapon, you need to use some anomaly parts. It's not like super specific. And the first thing that I did once I got that was make the rarity 10 Izuchi charge blade because it was just better than everything I currently had. And I'm like, that's cool. I can dig that. I can dig that.
Oh, he can. Oh, sorry, I was. It's 80 damage physical attack. You are untouchable, but you take more damage to earthquake.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, a Pokemon game comes out in like a month or whatever.
Yeah, like
Another one?
within
no,
the month.
Like 2.5 weeks or something.
Yeah, which is fucking nuts.
It's pretty fucking nuts. What do you mean another one? They've been having like one Pokemon a year for like a decade now.
Is that true?
Yeah,
It doesn't sound true to me.
I mean, I'll check the release dates, but
I suppose, yeah, they did have. Get the fuck out of my way. They did have Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I guess.
Yep.
But that coincided with Arceus. And before that, there was a decent drought after Sword and Shield.
Okay, 2022 Legends Arceus, 2021 Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, 2020. Okay, I guess 2020 only had the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra DLC, but that was pretty massive for Sword and Shield.
Well, and that was basically the Emerald version or whatever.
2019 Sword and Shield, 2018 Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, 2017 Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, 2016 Sun and Moon. 2015 was a dead year, but then 2014 Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, 2013 X and Y, 2012 Black and White 2, one more dead year, and then Black and White, Hard Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum. So for the past 14 years, they have missed 2 years.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm saying is they need to be stopped.
It's the biggest.
Sorta.
It's the biggest franchise on Earth. Why would they just stop printing money?
Good question. Why would they stop printing money?
We're kind of in like a zone right now where we don't know if they've finally figured their shit out or not. I feel like this game is going to be a pretty big indicator
Yes.
of if they have or have not.
I mean, early signs seem
Pretty promising.
but you know, it's Game Freak. You can't have expectations for them.
Yeah, I mean, like,
they only own the most profitable franchise on the planet Earth. You expect them to use that money well?
it literally could be like another, wow, this is a great game for like 20 hours, and then there's just absolutely nothing to do after that, which has been their problem for years now. But if they resolve that problem, then they've done a lot in my book.
And what book is that, Tim?
The book of Natsume's Book of Friends.
What hit? Hello? How?
I'll be there soon. I'm still collecting insects.
Yeah, I was collecting insects, and then this thing like attacked me.
The monster?
Yeah, I was Millicent bystander, and it. I mean, I looked away for a half second, and I fell off the cliff that I was on.
It's nice to meet you, Millicent.
Also, in Sunbreak, look, they added a shield advance for the Sword and Shield, which I've never seen before. Like, you used to have to just stay in place.
That seems useful.
Anyway, bye. Yeah.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, it's just hauling ass after you because you took so goddamn long.
And it decided it had to kill you for that transgression.
Well, good news. It's going to have to chase me down, which it is.
Into a hallway, I presume.
Yes, my favorite place.
Oh, I thought that was.
I'm not done collecting bugs.
Neither am I, but I don't give a.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I need to collect more bugs.
Oh my god. You guys must have some pretty inoptimal bug paths.
I don't have a bug path at all.
I see.
I mean, my bug
So-
path is fine. I just spent the first 45 seconds looking up Pokemon game release years.
I also had to let the dogs in.
Oh man, I do not have the quick shield button that I have on the Charge Blade.
Do you want help or whatever?
No, I'm good.
All right, good.
I was gonna help you anyway,
Yeah.
because I'm out collecting bugs.
Gone buggin'. That's the sign on Jordan's store.
Correct. All my coworkers are like, "What the fuck is wrong with this kid?"
I like that they call you kid, even though you are 1 month away from being. 1 second, I can do the math. I know what year we were all born.
28.
8?
Yeah, correct.
We're 27?
No,
Feels bad.
yeah, we're 27. It feels strange. I don't like it.
Yeah, that. I like. I mean, I have been 27 for this entire year, essentially, but I don't know, I don't feel 27.
Yeah.
Like, I felt 26, I think, but... Huh. Now what am I supposed to do with my life?
Work until you die.
Oh, okay. Do you see that Obama
Oh,
speech?
sounds good. I
Oh,
definitely
get the
did
red
not.
bug. Get the red bug.
I have the red bug.
Okay, I also got it just to be safe.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Did you see the Obama speech when
No.
he was going for whoever the Democratic senator nominee for
Betterman or
Wisconsin
something.
is?
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah, that guy who's biffing that race so bad somehow.
Yeah, but there
Well,
was a
in
good,
fairness,
like,
Wisconsin isn't actually a democracy, so
yes, that is very true. Like, Wisconsin is the Romania of the United States.
yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that it calls itself a democracy and it tries to represent one, but it is very clearly not.
In what way and how is it different?
Well, in Wisconsin, it's just like the literal most gerrymandered place in the United States. Like, it is
Gotcha.
basically a 50-50 split with voters in that state, but like Republicans are going to have a supermajority in that state after this
Off of like
election.
49% of the vote.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Go on. Baracus Obambas.
Anyway, yeah, he just yelled at Ron Johnson for 40 seconds or so. It was real good, and I'm like, hey Obama,
yeah.
where has this guy been the past 6 years?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of... I think Ron Johnson is also just incredibly lucky to have been up for election on, like, cycles that are really bad for Democrats. Because he is, like, incredibly unpopular.
He's one of the more unpopular ones, but
And for obvious and good reason. but-
Yeah, I could also say that about all of them, pretty much.
Yeah. That's true.
Anyway,
But,
do you
like,
think-
his...
Do you think we're all gonna
Huh?
like be doomed or whatever?
Now, what metric are you going by? I did vote just yesterday in the very inconsequential Indiana election.
Yeah, I will be voting on that inconsequential election on election day.
Yeah, I need to. I wonder if there's an early polling place anywhere near me.
There probably is. There is literally one 1 mile from me. It took
'Cause
me like 25 minutes.
I voted at Hinkle last year, and that was very convenient.
How dogs
Um,
have you?
I mean, that's still pretty close.
Or, I mean, I guess in March, not last year. But yeah, no, it was great because I like walked there before I left work, voted, and then walked back to my car.
hmm
I just, because if they're already open there, that'd be great. I could do that tomorrow. But anyway, I need to like look up down ballot stuff and see if there's anyone running unaffiliated who's cool before just ticking that straight D box.
Yeah, it was. I like found this site that is supposed to help you pick the most pro-choice candidates or whatever, and like it loaded up my ballot, and I like selected people on that, and then I printed it out to bring for reference or whatever. And then there was just like maybe 4 or 5 elections that weren't on my my ballot at all. Yeah, that weren't on the website, and I'm like, oh fuck. Well, here I go selecting all the D's, I guess.
Yeah, it's really annoying to find what your full ballot is going to be in a lot of places.
Yeah. And there was one that it said would be on there, which was like the Indiana Supreme Court, and I'm like, no, I do not want to retain that guy. And then I didn't get to vote on that.
What the
I'm like, what? Why did it think I could? I don't know. Anyway,
Bolsonaro looks like he's gonna get ousted.
Yeah, that's good.
oh really?
Yeah.
That is good.
With like 80% of the vote in, the non-Bolsonaro guy has pulled ahead today.
Lula.
That is very good. Maybe
I wonder
South
how many times
America's
that guy
gonna be
will
all
catch
right.
COVID.
I don't know if it's physically possible to catch it
don't know
more
if
than
it's
Bolsonaro.
Yeah. The living coronavirus himself.
I'm gonna put down a sleep toad.
Oh, okay.
It is going to do the double bounce, which is a good time to do it. That fucking double slam that it is, though. Yeah.
Because it has a nose break, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I can do my... if I get the buttons right, I can do my... Shoryuken here, so let's see. No, fuck! Why doesn't it work sometimes?
Sure you can. I mean, I guess sure you could.
Hideous. Oh, wait,
That's
what?
good.
It's dead?
Yeah.
We didn't get a head break or a tail cut?
No.
Why'd that thing have 3 health? I know it's a triple monster quest, but god.
I mean, my guess is just the triple monster quest thing, as established by the fiction.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. I still carved a hard horn.
Yeah, I got a couple hard horns.
Did I gather all of the shinies from when it got bopped? Was that in area 10?
Yeah, did I? They might be gone by now.
It's Jordan's favorite band.
Yeah, correct.
That was so off base that it took me like 5 whole seconds to even understand what that was about.
It took me a few seconds too.
Thanks. That's the goal. Anyway, oh god, you're far away.
Yeah. I like this subcamp in this map is like fucking useless.
It's like shoved in a corner.
It's far away from everything, and like you have to go through caves just to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
because
like-
this hole that I'm climbing up towards is not a hole.
Yeah.
There's that lucky life.
See, you're still over there, and we're here already.
Yep.
It's
But I
not
got
very
some
useful.
massive monster bones.
Hey, good for you.
Ooh, purple sky.
Purple sky. I'd say it's more
Purple
pink,
sky.
but we know how your television handles colors.
Where's this fucking owl? I found the owl. I think. No,
The monsters are just sitting next to each other.
it's a
Cool.
spider.
Love wins.
Okay. Well, fuck the owl.
Love wins. The Gormagala asleep?
Yeah.
Huh.
For some reason, not for long, I suppose.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay.
Oh,
Well, I have small bombs.
I also have small bombs.
I replenished my bombs.
Good job. Let me try and do this again, and hopefully not fuck it up. Oh god!
Nope, never mind.
I didn't fuck it up, and I KO'd it. So
Oh, well, nice. Everything is
Good.
going exactly how we planned. Can't believe. So like, is it Todd Young who's up again?
Yeah.
Can't believe that motherfucker's gonna win.
You know,
Is he up again?
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, because remember all of the campaign commercials we saw for him in 2016 when we were.
Yeah.
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 I don't remember voting against him. I'm sure I did.
Yeah, you would have
hope
voted
you
for
did.
Evan Bayh, but
I
the
mean,
most-
it won't help, but I hope you did.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't vote for a single Republican, but like,
actually, yeah, I actually don't know who's running against him, honestly.
which is depressing.
Well, the Indian Democratic Party is like an atrophied like appendix.
Yeah, we need someone who cares to get shit
do anything.
together. We need our own Stacey Abrams.
Yeah,
Pretty much every state needs one.
it's true.
Yeah.
I haven't seen polls with her in Kemp recently. Is that Probably
She's
still
definitely going
bad.
to lose. Yeah,
yeah?
which is funny because Walker, well, not Walker, Austin, or, like who's the Democrat
Which
there?
one?
Whose name is
Warnock?
Raphael
Warnock,
Warnock.
yes. It looks like he's got a good chance of winning.
It does, mostly
Kind of a
because
close race.
of the constant, it's like shit show of fucking abortions that guy tried to get people.
Yeah.
Also, the whole choking his wife, holding a gun to his child's
Also
head or
that.
whatever.
But it's still
much
pretty
everything
close,
about
isn't
that
it?
human being. But it's still close, you know, because that's our
I mean-
country.
Democracy.
I think Republicans care a lot more about him getting people abortions than like choking his wife.
No, that's true.
This is true. Unfortunately. Because that's just something a cop would do. But he actually hates cops. But he actually loves cops.
He
And
is a
has
cop.
a badge.
Yeah.
He is a
No,
cop,
he's,
from what I
he's
understand.
a deputy sheriff or whatever.
Yeah.
He is like literally Rainn Wilson from The Office.
He's got a badge to prove it.
He got a big boy badge, and it didn't come from a Halloween store, I promise.
And now he's got thousands more badge.
I love thousands more badge.
So they're trying to cash in on that terrible blunder.
I'll blunder you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Blundered bus.
Nice.
I guess there's the most early voting, or the most mail-in turnout ever for a midterm election there, though, which is, I guess, still good.
Yeah. That's probably good for the Democrats, but
Yeah, but also at the same time, I mean, like, does it literally matter, or are all of these secretaries of state just gonna say, nope?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Depends who's there and who's not, I guess.
Yeah. We live in a bad country.
yep.
Yeah.
All things considered, it is, like, ostensibly a good country, but, like, on the list of good countries, it's gotta be near the fucking bottom.
It is, like, always mildly reassuring to see how much of a shit show the UK is. Like,
I was about to
before-
say at least we're not the UK right now.
I mean,
Hey,
listen,
yeah, like-
the UK is bad and, like, fucking themselves up royally by the day, but they still do, for the moment, have nationalized healthcare.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, they're not going to
But-
lose that anytime soon, just because. Well, have you seen what the polls are saying? The margins look like.
No, I have not. I
Uh,
did see that Boris Johnson, however, is not running for the Tories or whatever, so that's, you know.
No, it's already Sunak or whatever. He's already
Yeah.
the prime minister.
well, the Conservatives are set to lose like 300 seats,
How many
In
seats do
what,
they have?
2025 or something?
about 350.
There are 350
yeah,
total
whatever-
seats?
There was like 600 seats, and then
Wait, why
they
do
had,
they
like-
have more seats than the United States? We have so many more people.
because they only have one like house.
House.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still equivalent then, because we have, what, 625
Well,
total then?
they do have two houses, but only one is elected. The wards
638.
are off doing their own thing.
That's true. In any case.
But yeah, isn't the next election in 2025, though?
Yeah, it's a while away. And the
I don't-
Conservatives are obviously desperate not to call for an election.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what... Like... When was the last election there?
I don't, recently,
It was like
Was it
a
when
year
Boris
or two ago.
Johnson?
yeah.
Yes.
This was-
And then he
Okay.
resigned in his second term after just like a year or so, and then that's how Liz Truss happened.
Yeah. Oh, should we try and trap it for horns, I guess?
Sure.
I'm gonna trap it for horns, unless it's going to leave immediately. Where? Oh, I don't have traps actually.
Interesting.
I'm using my arena set.
I got
That
it.
was the widest hitbox of all time.
Wait. Where are you? Who are you? Hello? Here. Apparently that's what the call out for me putting down a trap is. Ow.
I would be surprised if it goes in this trap without leaving. Okay.
Get ready to be surprised, ass dick.
How did that work?
There's no
Are
breaks.
parts unbreakable in this
Are parts
quest?
unbreakable?
Because I've gone almost exclusively for its tail and then for its head.
I was also almost exclusively on its tail.
And I did a lot of
slicing
that.
ammo to its tail, yeah.
I did a lot of that for the Chameleos too. Keep looking at me. Oh my god.
Where are you going?
I've still yet to make the Malzeno set because I haven't gotten a single one of those orbs that you got 4 of in that quest, Chris.
Was that Malzeno?
Pretty sure that was Malzeno, yep.
I'm also unlucky with the Malzeno. Unlike
Scarlet.
Golem.
Orb or whatever. God damn it.
Well, that was
Is that just
fortunate that it died.
The most inoptimal hunts of all time for some reason. I'm not trying to speed run this shit.
We're just too good.
Yeah, we're not monsters. Just, gonna heal.
Yeah.
I'm not
maybe.
sure what you're talking about.
Alright.
Here we go.
I removed the command my cat to heal me button apparently, so yes, I will.
Is that that's a thing?
Or was that only in World?
I don't think that's a thing in this game.
You can't put a little ask for a heal bubble on your L
No, I don't think so.
or on your secondary scroll, whatever you have it set to.
That was insane.
This guy is friggin' tiny.
Does look kind of small. The seething basil guys, by the way, is pretty frustrating hunt. I imagine it'll be even worse with Lance.
Yeah, I probably won't play lands against that guy.
And that was another quest where I was like, sure, I'll send a join request for that one. And the guy came in and died twice immediately, and then I just like turned off my Switch so I could complete it alone.
I will be heading to the main camp to restock items, so I'll be back. I'm gonna get this owl too.
Is that an invisible
Owl I usually ignore.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, the Felicicrow is much more useful.
Yeah.
oh, he's just right here, so I didn't have to go.
Oh yeah, and so the Malzeno Blight makes your items do less recovery. You have less red life, but you do more damage, and also there's no way to recover from it other than to just sleep it off, basically.
Just friggin' wait.
Yeah. That is. I've learned that from the anomaly quests because I get that blight a lot in those. Ow!
Yeah, I also got outed.
You did? Who was it focused on? Jesus.
Because it didn't look like it teleported behind me, but tried to hit you? I don't know. Oh well.
This thing has
Smell
scary
you later.
fucking attacks. I'm also gonna go back to the camp and stock.
Well,
Now you have to go through the Malzeno.
I can be convinced.
Say what?
You can
I'm
be
also
convinced.
coming.
Now Jordan can solo the Malzeno,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan will be fine, right?
as he left us to do.
No, you guys weren't soloing it. There were two of you.
What?
We were both soloing
Yeah, we were
it.
both soloing it individually.
Don't believe that's how the word solo works.
What are you talking about?
It is not.
Probably nothing.
It's not my name, so I guess I don't know.
That's not my name. That's not my name. Remember that song?
What? You don't have any people?
Yeah, barely.
They call me
No, not at all.
Stacy. They call me something.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
love
my
that
name.
part.
Is that like a Gwen Stefani song or something?
So that's what that one-off
No.
Bare Naked Ladies joke is about.
What?
But
There's a joke in their song, like 9th grade, where they do that.
No, that song predates.
It does? Oh.
Yes. The one I'm singing is like from like 2005.
Oh, I mean, I definitely don't remember this.
I feel like it's post 2005, but not like significant.
It might be like 2007 or 8.
It feels like maybe high school era for us.
See, I do have an association of it with high school, but that's because when we were learning Latin in Latin 1, we were talking about like how to say that's my name, this is my name, this is not my name, and so our teacher used that song to say no men no nest, no men no nest.
Oh my.
Yeah, and that's one of maybe 3 things about that language that I remember.
To say if a teacher got to it, you know it's at least 2 years old.
Perhaps, yeah.
Maybe the teacher's hip.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, the teacher wasn't hip, but but
There's like
you
2 or
know,
3
the way
teachers
that you
on Earth who are
expect
hip.
from a Latin teacher, the way you expect from a teacher who we thought was cool.
Oh. Angry.
Angry. Ambergris. Is that like one of the weirdest things about humans?
What?
What?
That we take whale vomit and turn it into perfume?
What?
Yeah.
I would say it's one of the weirder things, and it's not vomit. It's
Bile?
a not really bile. It's like
It's just a collection of stuff that was lumped up into the stomach and like
That did not
emulsified over
work.
time.
yeah. It
Doesn't look like it worked for anyone.
no, I thought I was out of it, but I got caught in it as well. No, it's like what happens is whenever there's something that is bothering the whale in the intestines, it'll cover it in this like kind of waxy substance almost, and it'll to make it like less pointy. So like a squid beak, for instance, it like might be undigestible. Hey, we broke
A
something.
broken part.
And,
We did it.
so it'll cover it in like a waxy kind of thing, and then it makes it so it stops stabbing its intestines.
Mm.
And for whatever reason, it is extremely valuable to perfume makers.
Yeah. I think it's
Chris
just
needs
like
that, but for onions.
Well, I mean, that's the same thing as like
need that
pearls.
for onions. I need to get ambergris in my stomach. The onions are just so sharp.
Has anyone ever noticed this?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Did not go the correct way for that place. Where the fuck is it?
In the bog.
Okay, the bog.
No, you're like right here. What are you talking about?
I found it. So Haley and I just bought tickets to go see the Berlin Phil because they're playing in Chicago
Nice.
in
Oh,
November.
cool.
Yeah.
Who's the
Apparently
current
the first time
conductor
they've-
of Berliner? Wait, no, is that not Berliner?
That is.
That is? Okay.
I couldn't say. It is not Parvo Yarvi, I will tell you that.
And it's not Karayat, because that guy's pretty dead.
Yes.
Berlin Philharmonic, particularly like highly like
They're
thought
like
of
top
one.
5 in the world, probably.
All right.
They're, yeah, I would maybe even say like top 3. You could say that they are the best orchestra in the world.
And that's a defensible opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, pretty much the entire like top tier of orchestras. It's a defensible opinion. Like people
Yeah.
could say it about Chicago and not sound like insane people.
Mm-hmm. It's also furthering the joke that is the fact that I've still never seen the CSO,
Oh, that would.
and I'm going to
good
see
bit.
I'm going to see the Berlin Phil at the CSO's, performance hall, but I still haven't seen the CSO ever.
You should just collect every. Go see LA, New York, London, Tokyo. See them all.
But not Chicago.
It's just
Well, we all know Tim hates brass.
it's
Oh,
true.
yeah. That's a totally fair opinion.
It's just ironic that the predominant one of the best orchestras in the United States was 30 miles from my house, and I never managed to go see them.
I don't even know what ticket prices are like for that. I imagine
They're
kind
expensive.
of expensive, but once you have a job,
Yeah, I mean,
not too bad.
I won't go 5 times a year or whatever, but
Right.
the Berlin Phil, however, was very expensive.
Yeah, well, that I believe.
Haley had to convince me. But I guess the last time they've been here was 2009, so
Oh wow.
yeah, it might be another while.
You know what
They're going to
they're
be
playing?
playing.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, Vienna.
what-
Vienna's another one of the top ones that I was forgetting. It's I'm sure I'm missing one. That it's weird that I went to Tokyo first.
uh
It's Vienna.
huh. Yes, they'll be playing Mahler 7.
How do you
which
feel
is-
about that, Mahler?
I don't really have a strong opinion. I've never really heard the whole thing, so
You're
hopefully
not a
hearing
big-
it live.
You're not like a big Mahler guy, right?
No, I'm not. Yeah, and I think the thing is, it's just he's just not a very accessible composer.
That is definitely true. All of his symphonies are an hour and 10 minutes long.
yeah. I don't mean that harmonically or anything. Just in terms of sheer length of performance.
Mhm.
It's hard to get me to sit down and listen to a fucking hour and a half long symphony, instead of just listening to a 10-minute Chopin piece or a 25-minute piano concerto or that kind of thing,
Also,
or a
standard-
40-minute symphony.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Also, a standard symphony is 50 minutes at the most.
Yeah.
That's just a television episode.
Yeah.
I
Whereas,
appreciate you guys going into detail on this because I have no idea.
and also, I mean, what is it? Is it? I think it's Shasti 7. That is, the first movement is 45 minutes long, and then the next 3 combined are another half hour. It's what were you thinking with that?
He was thinking, I hate the Soviet Union.
Apparently, as we all know, he never thought anything else. Why is this guy's parts so breakable?
He also seems like he has had the most health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just he's the beefier one of the 3. He has the majority of the health pool or something.
Maybe, yeah. Uh-oh. This is the runaway one.
I didn't run away.
Can't
Nice.
Run away.
Here's that. Not that you need it.
Yeah, there were cats and a tree right in my head.
Yeah.
Well,
Ow. Oh, nice. That. See, I
Sometimes
like that. I like that in this game because it is one of those like, oh yeah, I have this to use. Instead of which in fucking Iceborne, it was like, oh yeah, I forgot I needed to be using the clutch claw this entire time, and that's why the hunt is taking 3 hours.
How do you do those?
Didn't I ask you like a million times how to use the clutch claw?
No, yeah, but like, how do you use it in this game?
It's
Marionette spider.
blue spider. Yeah,
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
blue spider. Right.
the new one from Sunbreak.
The new one that I haven't used in 40 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you do have to like go pick it up or whatever.
Yeah. I just
But yeah, I mean,
pick up the life I find when I'm out and about
that makes sense.
doing bug stuff.
That's how the developers want you to play the game. Did everyone get the tail over here, by the way?
Oh, fuck!
Oh no.
I was typing in top orchestras in the world.
I was putting down bombs with the
You
tail.
didn't get it either, Jordan? What the heck?
I didn't know we broke it.
Oh.
I didn't see it happen. I definitely did not get that, so that sucks, but whatever.
Okay, which,
That was the break that I just talked about.
Tim, I'm gonna give you 2. I got another. I have my 5th Malzeno Bloodstone. What the fuck?
Oh my god, I didn't get any rares,
Why
which
is
is
this,
like
why
No,
is this the only
normal.
rare I get? Like, this
I
isn't
didn't get
what
any
I
rares
wanted.
Make the set though. I bet it's great.
I'm working on it. But I only get this, apparently.
I'm sure you could make it now.
Yeah, with my 5th Bloodstone. Tim, do I go to gramophone.co.uk or appreciateopera.org or classical-music.com?
Is it Deutsche Grammophon?
Maybe? 1 second.
Maybe that one. We have like yellow branding.
1 second. Gold, I would say.
Gold, huh?
Oh, but it does seem to be... Is Deutsche Grammophon just like the magazine?
Deutsche Grammophon is a publisher of like classical music recordings.
Good news, we're both HR10 now.
Oh yeah, in a single hunt. Holy shit.
I would say this seems to be that.
Okay, then I would trust that.
Okay. Who do you... Let's see who their top orchestras
And the
are.
Blowfish?
What? Did I say Hootie? Who said Hootie?
It sounded like it.
Oh, there's a lot of text.
Yeah, this is a
They-
flaming
Like a
Espinosa now, so
recipe. Yeah, since that was one of the DLC, like you don't have to do it to increase your MR. But I have yet to do that one as well. The only DLC one I've done is Seething Basil Guys.
This guy's fucking mad.
Yeah.
I like whenever the species are like, yeah, this one's the same one, but it's just like old or mad or hungry.
Hungry.
So which ones do we have to do to get unlock the gold and silver?
Well, I
think it's what are your urgents? You probably have a couple, right? Or
Yeah, I have flaming Espinosa,
Yeah.
seething basil guys, and then an Azaros. Afflicted.
oh, you got to do the Arzuros.
All right, so we want to do that one and then try to
Yeah, sure.
everyone on the same page.
I mean, we won't be still, but we could do that one still.
I need a bunch more. I need 1 more Fellwing, 2 more shards, and 2 more hard fangs to make the Malzeno armor.
Still?
Yes.
Did you make a weapon or something?
No.
What the fuck?
I still have 14 Cortex though, so you know there's that.
I really haven't fought Malzeno all that much, but I mean, like, I think I've fought it about as many times as you guys have. Maybe once more.